Today we're going to look at the relationship between sleep and diet. Many things affect our sleep, like coffee, stress, and medications, but many people are unaware that their diet can also affect how they sleep. What you eat affects how much and how well you sleep. So first, let's take a look at what to avoid to get better sleep. Eating too late at night can throw off sleep, and it has been found to be worse for people trying to lose weight in various studies. There's also certain foods and drinks that can make it harder to get to sleep, like fatty or high-protein foods. Because digestion naturally slows down when you sleep, going to bed too soon after eating a steak dinner can lead to disrupted sleep, since your stomach will feel uncomfortably full. Spicy foods can cause painful heartburn that can make it difficult to lie down comfortably, which makes it harder to fall asleep. Heartburn can also worsen the effects of obstructive sleep apnea, as the backed up acid can create more irritation in your airway. Spicy foods can also raise your body temperature, forcing your body to work harder to cool down enough for you to fall asleep. Drinking caffeine late in the day has long been known as a potential sleep disruptor, since it's a stimulant designed to keep you awake and alert. But be aware that caffeine can also be hidden in other foods, such as chocolate and even ice cream. So check the ingredients of what you eat, as caffeine later in the day can affect your sleep. Winding down with a glass of wine or a beer at dinner can be a pleasurable experience, but not so much when you're getting ready to sleep. Once the effects of alcohol wear off, you'll likely find yourself waking suddenly and struggling to go back to restful sleep. Alcohol can also worsen obstructive sleep apnea symptoms. So then, what should we choose instead? If you need a snack before bedtime, consider complex carbohydrates such as oatmeal or whole wheat toast, which digest more easily and are less likely to disrupt your sleep. Healthy eating habits overall will encourage healthier sleeping patterns as well. This relationship seems to be both ways, as sleep also has an effect on your diet. Studies have found that sleep loss is not only a risk factor for weight gain, but also for insulin resistance, which is when cells in your muscles, fat, and liver don't respond well to insulin and can't easily take up glucose from your blood. This leads to elevated blood sugar, which has many side effects such as headaches and blurred vision. Type 2 diabetes. It occurs when the body doesn't produce enough insulin to function properly, or the body cells don't react to insulin. This means glucose stays in the blood and isn't used as fuel for energy, leading to higher risk for heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, and vision loss. Dyslipidemia is the imbalance of lipids in the blood, and it can lead to cardiovascular disease. A big part of how sleep influences our diet is due to a hormone imbalance. Studies have found that the normal production of leptin and ghrelin, which are hormones that help control appetite and hunger, is thrown off even after short periods of inadequate sleep. Leptin is a hormone that signals fullness to the brain once we have eaten enough, telling us to stop eating. Ghrelin is a hormone that signals hunger to our brain, telling us to start eating. Different scientific studies have found that when we're sleep deprived, we produce less leptin and more ghrelin, leading to people that are sleep deprived feeling less satiated by the food they eat and feeling hungrier overall. Another important finding from these studies is that people who don't get enough sleep not only feel hungrier and need more, but there's also a change in the cravings they get. Sleep deprivation seems to provoke a tendency to select high-calorie and sugary foods that offer less nutritional benefit and create a greater risk of weight gain. The good news is that this is a two-way street, and knowing how diet and sleep affect each other, we can be more mindful of what we eat to improve the quality of our sleep, and we can see sleep as a tool to help us regulate our body weight and improve our health. Thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation.